Travis Barker, the famed drummer of Blink-182 and a prominent figure in the music world, recently faced a deeply emotional and distressing situation involving his young son, Rocky. The incident, which involved an accidental hot coffee spill, has left Travis shaken and worried about his son's health. As news spread of the potential need for skin grafts following surgery, fans and loved ones rallied around the family, offering support during this challenging time. The day started out like any other for Travis and his family. They were enjoying a cozy morning together, filled with laughter and the typical hustle and bustle of family life. Travis, known for his close relationship with his children, was particularly attentive to Rocky, who was full of energy and curiosity. The atmosphere was warm, filled with the sounds of playful banter and the smell of breakfast cooking in the kitchen. However, the peaceful morning took a frightening turn when an unfortunate accident occurred. Travis had just made himself a cup of coffee, a ritual he cherished to kickstart his day. As he turned his back for just a moment, little Rocky, intrigued by the steaming cup, reached out and accidentally knocked it over. The hot coffee spilled onto Rocky's arm, causing immediate distress and pain. What followed was a frantic response from Travis, who rushed to his son's side, his heart racing with fear. In that moment, everything seemed to slow down. Travis grabbed Rocky, whose cries echoed through the house, and rushed him to the kitchen sink to cool the burn. The sight of his son in pain was unbearable for Travis, who often puts on a brave face in the public eye, but was now faced with a parental nightmare. He felt helpless, struggling to manage the situation while ensuring his son received the care he needed. After cooling the burn with running water, Travis quickly called for help. The family rushed to the hospital, where medical professionals assessed Rocky's injuries. The doctors informed Travis that the burn was severe enough that Rocky might require surgery and potentially skin grafts. Hearing those words was a crushing blow for Travis. As a father, the thought of his child undergoing such a painful procedure was devastating. He felt a wave of emotions, fear, anger, and profound sadness as he processed the reality of the situation. In the waiting room, Travis struggled to hold back tears. He thought about how quickly life could change and how precious every moment with his children is. His mind raced with memories of Rocky's laughter and joy, and he couldn't shake the feeling of guilt for not being able to prevent the accident. Despite knowing it was just that, an accident, Travis couldn't help but feel responsible. He had always tried to create a safe environment for his kids, and this incident felt like a failure on his part. As friends and family began to hear about the incident, messages of support flooded in. Travis's loved ones reached out, offering comforting words and encouragement. They reminded him that accidents happen and that he was doing his best as a parent. Still, the emotional weight of the situation was heavy. Travis found solace in knowing that he wasn't alone in his struggle. The overwhelming support from his community helped to ease some of his pain, even if only slightly. The hours in the hospital felt like an eternity. Travis sat anxiously, holding Rocky's tiny hand, whispering words of love and reassurance. He wanted his son to know that everything would be okay, even if he couldn't guarantee it. The medical team was thorough in their examinations, explaining the steps they would take to care for Rocky. Travis listened intently, trying to absorb every detail while also battling his own fears. Finally, the time came for Rocky to undergo surgery. Watching his son being wheeled away was one of the hardest moments of Travis's life. He felt a mix of fear and helplessness, knowing that all he could do was wait. The surgery team assured him that they would take great care of Rocky, but that did little to calm the storm of emotions raging inside him. During the waiting period, Travis reflected deeply on fatherhood and the responsibilities that come with it. He thought about the lessons he wanted to teach his children and how moments like this could shape their understanding of resilience and strength. He knew that he had to stay strong, not just for himself, but for Rocky and the rest of the family. After what felt like hours, the surgeon finally emerged to speak with Travis. The news was both good and bad. The surgery had gone well, but Rocky would need time to heal and recover. The doctor explained the next steps, including the care that would be necessary for his recovery. Travis felt a sense of relief wash over him, but he also knew that the road ahead would be challenging. Once Rocky was back in the recovery room, Travis sat by his bedside, watching as his son slowly began to wake up. The sight of Rocky's tired eyes brought tears to Travis's own. He gently stroked his son's hair, whispering how proud he was of him for being so brave. In that moment, the love between father and son shone brightly, overshadowing the pain of the accident. As days passed, Travis focused on being present for Rocky during his recovery. He spent countless hours reading to him, playing games, and simply being there to offer comfort. The bond between them grew stronger as they navigated this difficult chapter together. Travis realized that while the incident was traumatic, it also provided an opportunity for deeper connection and understanding. Social media played a role in the healing process as well. Travis shared updates about Rocky's recovery, expressing gratitude for the outpouring of love and support from fans and friends. The messages flooded in, with people sharing their own stories of accidents and recovery. This sense of community helped Travis feel less isolated in his fears and reminded him that he was not alone in his struggles as a parent. As Rocky healed, Travis also took time for self-reflection. He thought about the importance of safety and awareness in their daily lives. He made adjustments in their home to ensure that such accidents could be prevented in the future. The experience served as a wake-up call, reminding him of the need to be vigilant while still allowing his children to explore and learn. In the midst of all this, Travis found a renewed sense of purpose. He began advocating for burn awareness and safety, using his platform to educate others about the potential dangers that can occur in everyday situations. He shared resources and tips for parents, hoping to help others avoid similar accidents. This mission not only helped him cope with his own trauma, but also allowed him to turn a negative experience into a positive one. As the weeks went by, Rocky's recovery progressed, and he began to regain his playful spirit. Travis was overjoyed to see his son smiling and laughing again. They spent time together outdoors, going on adventures, and creating new memories. Each day was a reminder of the resilience of children and the importance of cherishing every moment. Eventually, Rocky's bandages came off, revealing the healing skin underneath. Travis couldn't help but feel a sense of pride as he saw his son's strength and recovery. The experience had been a roller coaster of emotions, but it had also brought them closer together as a family. Travis knew that they would carry the lessons learned from this incident with them for years to come.